Migraines affect anywhere between 5 and 12% of women and between 2 and 10% of men. It is caused by what we call a cortical spreading depression, where a bunch of neurons within our brain become unstable, causing them to fire very easily and spontaneously, which causes a cascade of neurons going right across the brain to fire. This is what causes what we call the aura phase, which comes right before and sometimes a little bit during the migraine, where you typically get symptoms such as visual or hearing disturbances, tingling within your arms or your legs, or sometimes nausea or vomiting. The migraine typically presents on one side of the head, which is the meaning of the word migraine, and it can last hours to days. In this video, I'm going to go through the top 3 supplements that I've found to be the most effective for battling this condition. So let's get started. One myth about migraines is that just because you're having a bad headache doesn't mean it's necessarily a migraine. There are lots of different causes of headaches that can present quite badly and cause you to need to rest in bed. So if you do suffer with headache regularly, it'd be my recommendation to go and seek a professional to get it diagnosed and find out what is the cause of that problem so you can best treat that issue. There are many different supplements that have been recommended and to be shown effective for migraines, and they work in a number of different ways. My recommendation is to try a supplement and see whether it makes a difference. If after using the bottle, which usually lasts around a month, you don't find any difference, then I would suggest stop taking it and try another one. If you take a whole bunch of supplements all at one time, the problem is that you're not necessarily going to know which one was making the difference. So you don't want to be taking supplements that you don't need to take. Generally, the body will only respond to supplements if it was not getting enough in the first place. If you were getting enough through your food, then you don't need to take them in supplement form. And actually, it's much better to take these vitamins and minerals in your food naturally because they're usually much better absorbed. The first supplement I will recommend is going to be magnesium. Magnesium is probably the most common supplement that I recommend to patients because so many of us are deficient in it. There's been studies to show that the majority of us in the West, with the diet that we have, are deficient in magnesium. Another reason why we tend to be deficient in magnesium is because it's not held, it's not stored in the body for a long period of time, and so it needs that daily replenishment. Therefore, if you're not getting it enough every single day, you can very easily become deficient. It's important for the body for over 300 different functions, and most of those functions are in the brain and the nervous system. There are also lots of different types of magnesium supplements. My recommendation is to take magnesium glycinate and magnesium taurate if you can together. Particularly the magnesium glycinate is very good for the nerves and the muscles within the body. This supplement is also very good if you get a lot of muscle issues or a lot of cramps within the body. The next supplement I'll recommend is coenzyme Q10. Part of the events that occur when you have a migraine is involved in the powerhouse of the cells in your neurons. We call them mitochondria. When that cell has been fired, after it goes into what we call a state of fatigue, where that cell loses its energy. This energy comes from that mitochondria, and why coenzyme Q10 is very important is because it helps the mitochondria to replenish its energy. If you're deficient in coenzyme Q10, then your mitochondria are not going to be able to replenish as fast as it could. So this is quite an important supplement to take. The last supplement I'll recommend is vitamin B2, which is also very important for mitochondria in the cells of the neurons and helping those cells in the brain to replenish and to restore the energy within those cells. So give these supplements a try. As I said, try one at a time so that you can monitor what difference each supplement is making. If it makes no difference, I will suggest moving on to the next one. There are many other supplements beyond these 3 that I've described, so you can also try those as well. You can search them relatively easily, but these are the 3 best ones that I've found to work on patients that I've seen. So give these a try. I hope you found some value from this video. Let me know any results that you have in the comments. It's always interesting to know which supplements work for which people, and we can then learn from that experience. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to see regular videos like this one every single Monday, and I'll see you on the next video.